Welcome to KNOL News.
We are here live in Austria.
Today is March 28th, 1948.
In today's episode, we are going to share some images, some direct quotes from the victims of the Holocaust, and bring in a few special guests.
Our images show some important scenes from an adventure of two young boys, Emil and Karl.
Emil and Karl are European Jews who are trying to survive when it's the night before World War II.
Here's the first image.
Our first picture shows rusted train tracks by a forest.
And why did we choose this image?
Very good question. We chose this image because in a part of Emil and Karl's journey of trying to survive, they did not have a house to live in, so they decided to live next to train tracks by a forest.
Interesting. Anyways, let's show them the next picture.
Right. This picture of a thin forest is very significant, mainly because at the very end of the book, they travel through a thin forest to escape Vienna and head towards freedom as they see the sunset.
I love to watch the sunset.
That's not the point.
Oh yeah.
Let's welcome our special guests.
Here with us today we have Aunt Matilda. Let's welcome
Aunt Matilda!
Could you please explain what your life was like with Emil and Karl living with you? Did you feel they were holding you back?
Oh, no. Those sweet boys were a miracle. Those boys made my life feel complete. I no longer feel lonely. I felt like they were my own precious children.
How did you feel when you discovered these boys in the closet?
I was almost tearing up inside because they had lost their mothers and they were thrown on the street.
Thank you, Aunt Matilda, for being with us today. Now for our next guest.
Karl! How did you feel when Aunt Matilda let you and Emil into her house to take care of you?
I felt overjoyed and glad that someone let us in and offered to feed us, clothe us, and bathe us.
Karl, do you think that you and Emil have a chance of being reunited?
I still think we have a chance of being reunited because we still have a long time ahead of us. And maybe we bump into each other. You never know.
Thank you, Karl, very much.
Lastly, we are going to share some sayings that Emil and Karl have said that are very important and gives value throughout their journey.
Here's a quote that was said by Karl. It reads,
"We'll never let anyone separate us. We'll be friends forever."
This heartwarming quote shows the friendship and bond between Emil and Karl. They had gone through the suffering together and couldn't have done it without each other.
And did you know that quote was written on a small piece of paper as a note to Emil, and Emil had only written the word "I" on this note to Karl?
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, back to our topic. Our next quote was said by Aunt Matilda, who we met a few minutes ago. It reads,
"Yes, but you must have the strength to work. You must have the strength to live."
We can all agree that this quote was very strong and teaches a valuable lesson, but this connects to Emil and Karl's life in a certain way.
An example is when these brave boys have to work, like when they had to wash cement with their bare hands in the broiling sun, but they were strong.
Both Emil and Karl's mothers were taken away because they're Jews. They were filled deeply with sorrow, yet they were strong, very strong.
We all hope Emil and Karl will